My name's James Welsh-Thornton and I studied business management at the University of East Anglia.
My name's Krishna Hari and I studied economics in the University of Plymouth.
So my name's Joe Smart. I studied BA Business Entrepreneurship at Falmouth University.
I've been here for 18 months now, so going on 2 years. So my three main clients are a management consultant, a large catering company, and one of the most well-known magazines on earth. But essentially, put simply, I help my clients connect with other businesses and grow their own business.
I've been at Broadley Speaking for just over 2 years now. Here at Broadley Speaking, I am head of data, research and business processes. That means that I look after our prospect management system, Omnia, and all of the data that we gather and utilise during our lead generation campaigns.
So I am Business Development Manager that looks after clients in a range of different sectors. That includes primarily healthcare and oil and gas.
A typical working day for me involves many different things. A lot of those will be reactive situations that I need to respond to, but I also have particular tasks that are involved for my clients. So I research companies to provide them with market insight, and I also manage the prospect management system we have here called Omnia, which looks after all of our lead generation data and drives the team's activity.
Well, a normal working day, you will kind of sit down, you will structure your hours yourself based on what you need to do, maybe where your priorities are. You will make calls according to the KPIs that you've been set for the account. You'll be building relationships. You'll be trying to keep on top of, well, you will be keeping on top of your sales pipeline. And at the end of every week, you'll be liaising with your client to give them the weekly updates so they have sight of what you're doing at all times. So it's very much, yes, you have to be what we call prospect facing, but you do build relationships with your client as well on the other side of that coin.
The real thing that's unique about Broadly Speaking is that no 2 days are the same, which essentially means the work never gets boring. Yeah, so I've been on numerous trips to London, which were all great experiences. I even flew in once because our client wanted to sort of see us at really, really short notice. It was a really good meeting where we had to really get to understand a client who really didn't know a lot about our capability and what we can do. So yeah, it was quite good to let them know sort of the depth that we go into.
Broadly Speaking has taken me all over the country. I've been to client meetings in Manchester and done some work in both London and Southampton as well. I suppose I've learned two key skills during my time at Broadly Speaking. First of all would be my communicative and presentation abilities, which perhaps weren't as strong as I would have liked them to be when I joined. And my organisational skills have really come on a great deal and is probably the nature of my new role now.
In hindsight, I've learned a lot in these 8 months, and I think the growth is very easy to see when you look back, because a lot of time is spent kind of reviewing and sense checking where you're at, so you have a good sense of progression all the way through. I'm able to understand people's needs and how they fit into certain buying cycles a lot more now. I'm a lot more confident kind of in myself, and I can hold credible conversations with senior decision makers.
So mainly the key skills that I've learned is high-level B2B sales. When I finished university, I knew that I wanted to sort of specialise in sort of that sort of high-level sort of service-style sales, really, sort of B2B. But in all honesty, the skill at that time seemed a little mysterious. I knew that I wanted to go in sort of service-based sales when I finished university, but I didn't really know the path. I didn't know who would give me that very relevant skill, but I can say that Broadly Speaking has definitely made this one of my best skills, really.